Yeah.
They really driving people out of California. All the work where people can make good money
Yeah,
is out
man.
of the state, And I
Yeah.
know a lot of people. I got this one partner. He go all the way to Phoenix and do his and work construction. He drive all the way back every
Shit.
weekend. Yeah, on the weekend he'll come home, but he'll go out there and stay out all week and stay at a hotel and come back.
Mm. Well, I'm making a lot of considerations.
Or going traveling a little bit further.
Maybe uh, I don't mind being like I have family members out here, sir, but then the same, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's not.
Then
It's
it's going
been
to be a
so.
lot of work going towards Barstow in a minute with that train.
Mm, there's gonna be, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of work out there.
Okay. I figured by the end of this year, going into next
Yeah, it's
year,
gonna
and
start
then
making it's gonna start making sense
yeah,
then.
yeah. If anything, because I was like, all right, let me just make sure it's just sometimes you have to like word the resumes a certain way, so like
Yeah,
you
I
just
already
gotta,
know. I already
yeah, it's
know.
a pain in the ass.
But it's not hard. It's just depending on what what type of work you're seeking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on in, bro. Let's do this. Welcome to my shop, man.
I mean, Jeff, you was basically talking about how dollar positioning was just so aggressive that anything
Thank
that
you, man.
signified
Thank you.
that Europe wasn't falling off the map means that it's positive. But there are signs,
Yeah.
and he pointed this out too, that structurally
Yeah,
there are
I've been here
aspects
5
of the
years.
European
Until I
economy
can
that we
find a good
don't
licensed
have.
barber with
And that
skill,
German,
they gotta have skill.
ZEW,
This chair's cool right here.
No, it's this chair. This one I operate out of.
almost a year, and really highlights how
I
Yeah,
turn my.
thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. God bless
really
you.
are significantly pointing to weakness.
That's a slip, forgive me. CEW. As events this morning, the Secret Service, acting director saying agents did not search the perimeter of Donald Trump's Florida golf club before the former president began his round on Sunday.
It's
The FBI
bad
said
when
the
someone's
gunman,
trying to
who
shoot,
was
like,
spotted aiming a rifle
Man,
at
they're
trying to
Trump
play
in
golf.
Los
I mean,
Second
Angeles
attempt.
man.
This is his
near
second.
the course.
Yeah.
This is
The
his
big
second
question that
attempt.
now everyone's talking about. One, was the Secret Service aware that Donald
The
Trump
Secret
was
Service,
going to
they
be
don't even
off
have
that day?
enough
Or was this
people
kind of
around,
last minute? We
around
have
him
the
right
Secret
now.
Service acting director
They
saying
got about
yesterday the president
maybe
wasn't
4 or
even really
5
supposed to go
people.
there. So was there enough time for them to make sure that they did a proper
They didn't even have that perimeter,
and said that this is going to
security.
be not even a
They were
fight in
supposed to have
Washington.
more
Everyone is
people than
lining
that.
up. They think the
At
Secret
least,
Service needs more
around the
money,
golf course.
things like drones, things like more individuals on the ground. And
What do
they
you
need to
have
get it
your,
done fast because we are
you know,
7 weeks
I was
to
gonna
that
get to
of the
into
US
your
election.
business,
We also need to
you have
understand
your
exactly
pick
how
for
surveil potential lone wolves
the
or
new
understand what
president
their
of the
motivations
throne,
are.
or
Lone
what's
wolves
that?
are they being
This
as a part
is
of
this is
something
business. This
else?
ain't got
We
nothing to
don't
do
have a
with
sense of
personal
how
feelings.
can that be
I'm
after
going
months,
with the Republican
2
Party.
months after the
Alright,
first
likewise.
how can we not have any of that information at a time where
you a black man,
essentially
if you
we
got a
have a
business,
bigger
if
data
you
collection
really-
unit
we on a
than
different tax
ever
bracket
before
than
in
other
terms of being
Okay,
able to
so,
mine
alright.
data.
I
to
mean,
get
I need
clues.
all the tax breaks that I can get, and
Yeah.
it's business. Nothing to do with pleasure.
Just
Donald
absolutely
Trump is
shocking.
better for
The
our
sensible
economy,
story,
our
Amazon
country.
CEO
Yeah.
Andy Jassy
And
telling
our
staff to expect
Yeah,
to
I-
return
That's
to the
how
office 5
I
days per
got
week,
my business
effective
established.
at the beginning of next year. The company
Donald
also
Trump.
planning to simplify its corporate structure by having fewer
they had
managers in order to,
programs
quote,
for
remove
small
layers
businesses to
and
get
flatten
started.
organizations.
Where
5 days a
I
week
got the funds
on Amazon for next year.
And this comes at a time that they're not.
The Democrats, they got funds right now, but
We've seen people
every time I
to
apply, I got
this.
denied. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta look at it from a standpoint of business and what makes sense.
That they have to
Our
go
economy
through
was a
to
lot
try
better
to
when
weed
Trump was
out
in
some of the
office.
managerial
Money was
oversight
flowing, a lot of
and some
people was
of
doing,
the extra layers
having
that are coming
things
to
going
play.
on things.
There is this
And
frustration
everybody try
with
to, the
size, and we
Democrats
have
try to
seen this
use race
repeatedly with a
to
number
divide
of
us.
companies.
You know what I mean?
Interesting to see
And that's
how
where
they
they
involve
got a
with
lot of
this
these
and
people
where they're
confused
targeting
at.
with it. This is the
You know,
cloud
it
or
ain't
the
about
business
race when it
world.
comes
It's
down
been
to
interesting to
it.
see how they use the return to work policy,
dude.
return to
In
office, because of course they're working
in
hard,
order to
return
get
to
it, you
office, just
gotta
to be very clear
play the
about
American
that.
game.
That
You know
policy is
what I mean?
almost a filter that to self-select
A lot of these
ahead
guys,
of
they
the
don't
end of the
understand
year
it.
conversations,
And,
start of the
a
year
lot of,
conversations about who's going to stick around for another 12 months, don't you
they
think?
have to
That's a
work,
fascinating take.
and work for
I've
the
found that
people.
way back tech firms
They
now for
see
the
it
last
from a
couple of
different
years.
standpoint.
There's
You
been
know
a
what I
push,
mean?
self-select.
They
Will they
taking
come back or
taxes
not?
out. They
People
just
do stick around and people
cut the
don't.
check.
It's
And
going to be
they,
a sticker.
you know,
You select who's going to stay. who's going to go?
Hey, Titi,
If you take it a
good?
step further, this really points to this idea
Yeah,
that maybe
that's
it's sort
my
of peak
brother.
employment, and there is this feeling of a desire to
Yeah, I
shed
got
some
clean.
workers. You've seen this in other places too, but there isn't that
Quick,
same
sir.
leverage of the
I don't mind
employees
you.
that we saw.
Like,
No, I'm really just
keep the
Regardless,
top like
that's sort of an
long.
interesting takeaway.
Golden
Yeah,
days for the
it's
first
how
few
you
hours
wanna
of
go,
Goldman
dude.
Sachs
I
comes
don't
out
know.
with
I'm
a
really just finding
presentation
structure of
about
it,
stress at work.
so I can have good direct support. And
Stress at work and even a pay rise. And the banks would come around and say, yes, 150 for you, 150 for you, 150 for you, please stick around.
My PowerPoint is really good.
Did you do a PowerPoint presentation?
I've been going to a lot of barbers out here for years upon years.
Did you fail?
And there's a lot of good talent.
Good PowerPoint presentation,
You
no
know,
good.
Yeah.
Seen
I
some
don't know,
things.
like that.
PowerPoint presentation.
I think he asked for.
When I started noticing
for
prices going up, I'm like, oh, okay, well,
On a regular basis.
you know, rent and taxes and this and that.
Everything is high. Real barbers, this is our life. We don't get too snaps. We don't have no.
Soft landing.
We have to
Nervous
really take
bulls
cash for
are showing
everything.
caution
You know what
with
I
risk
mean?
appetite
And
falling
life
to an
is,
11
you know, I
month
tell
low.
everybody, life is
Let's go
expensive right now.
Bank of America Securities joins us now for more. Welcome to the program, sir. It's good to catch up with you. Let's just start with this phrase, nervous bulls. What speaks to you in this fund manager survey that tells you that ultimately they're nervous?
You know, man, every man, if he's a real man, he got children, he got a family, he got a wife, he got
Powering financial solutions that transform industries. Powering seamless execution in evolving markets. We deliver our entire global plan to power new possibilities for you. Barclays
think
Investment
about
Bank.
how
Powering possible.
you know how
palpable because some of the key metrics that we look at every month in the Global Financial Survey. Take for instance the risk appetite, about a net 23% of investors said that they were taking lower than normal risk levels at the moment. We also have the FMS capital market stability indicator, which is this blended measure of
it's funny, man, like,
you also look at the value of the payouts. This goes to the highest level since 2013. And finally, just look at the extent of the rotation out of cyclicals and commodities into non-sensitives and defensives. This one was one of the most brutal rotation in the 25 years of the global financial survey.
But why do we have to pay for a war that we didn't go into?
Maybe the
Government
best illustration of this
why do American people have to pay for
is FMS
You know what I mean?
on commodities.
Now, they ain't
FMS
asking
investors
us
slash their
to
exposure
go
to
and send $300
commodities
million
and are the most
You know what I
underrated
mean?
asset
They
class
go in there and take
since
the money
June
out themselves.
2017. And that's why we say that
So now we at the
investors are
point
nervous
where,
to
you know, we need
That
somebody
commodity
that's
position
not a
speaks
part
to
of
why
the
we've got
system.
this biggest underweight on energy since December
Same
2020. Just to sit on the sectors and go through some of the overweight
the same power plays, the same people
overweight
in power
utilities
in
found
power.
us since December
That's been in power
2008.
for years.
The biggest overweight on banks since February 23. The most overweight on staples since September 23. Can you walk me through what's offensive and what's defensive in those sectors? Utilities are totally offensive by some, but I understand more offensive given this
Rip
tie-up
people
with
off.
AI more recently. Banks, I don't know if banks are meant to trade higher rates or low
don't
rates
get as
anymore.
mad
And then you've got the likes of staples,
frustrated
which
just
typically is
off
very
certain,
defensive. What does that sector mix those preferences tell you?
inconvenience, I gotta
But I
say,
mean,
bills,
you're
you
absolutely
know,
right. We decided in this
like
in this
right
survey
about
that
the
we
DMV
consider
stuff
utilities,
to
staples, as
anything
the classic
government-based
defensive
to
sectors. At least these are perceived
you know,
by
food
our
kind
investors
of, I mean, it
as
sucks
the
for it to be
defensive
as
sectors.
expensive
Remember,
as
these
this.
are global sectors and not just on US
It's just,
focus.
you know,
and clearly when you consider
because I've always known, I mean, even when, what was the dude, even Arnold was our governor or whatever the hell, he did kind of he did a pretty shitty job.
He messed up
For every, you know, there for years.
But he did that. That was the agenda. They put somebody like on a Schwarzenegger as the governor that was appointed, and they making decisions for all of us that really don't and really think that on the position.
The shift out of cyclicals was driven by
Yeah,
commodities and
that's true.
You know what I mean? It's true. The way he talk, you can't even hold an accent. They ain't never do that again, though. You know what I mean? Because what he did when we allowed him in office, he changed California to what it is today. Some of those decisions that he made is still affecting
How do people
California.
normally look at the Bank of America
now it's
fundamental
like-
survey? Is it a contrarian signal, or is it a leading indicator of where investors are putting their money?
They ain't just put anybody up there. And then they
I
turn
think it
around
depends
and
on
got
the
you
category of investors, but we
and don't
most
even know the
view it
category.
as a contrarian survey.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
yeah.
Born political, he got born political ties. How do you think he moved up the ranks so fast? They trying. If they had their way, if they could have chose him to run for president instead of Kamala Harris, they would have. You know what I mean? Because he holds the charisma for a young president. But it's dangerous because in his next election, not this time, next time, watch, he's gonna run for president. And because he was the mayor governor of California, it gives him, political status to run. And not to even say that, he's gonna take a position which he already took a position in the Biden administration. He's the ambassador for India. And he's not even Indian. That's crazy. He's not even Indian, but he's an ambassador. The United States ambassador.
Yields to go lower. How many people are pushing back in any way, shape, or form and expecting a
I'm
flattening
not
yield
against
curve? I mean,
people from
is that
India,
something
but
or just
they don't have a
at
social
this
security
time that
number
there is so
system
much
out there,
complexity
so
priced in about what the Fed is willing
and
and able
I know a lot of
to
them
do.
basically, they kind of like run our banks, systems, IT, and different shit like that, accounting firms.
That's another thing that's hindering Kamala right now.
Yeah.
Because she's really Indian descent.
Yeah.
A lot of people know the truth. They just, like you said, they're just trying to be quiet about it. And because, it's supposed to be her daddy's supposed to have proper black genes, they trying to run with the black narrative. 1 ounce of black, nothing black. You know what I mean? That's in the Constitution. The Constitution is, it's based off the ideology of those white men way back in those days. You know what I mean? And that Constitution wasn't written for all of us. You know what I mean? And it's still being used against us to this day.
In terms of expectation, that's where the big difference lies at today.
As you mentioned China, how concerned are investors?
The only thing that I've been kind of trying to figure out is when they're going to turn out, start yelling out ballots and being able to sending invites for that rally. So,
And that's what they do the monkey with in the whole election process. They start going over mail-out ballots. Even when Obama ran, the Republicans didn't even try to do no bullshit like that. Because they knew that was the ultimate way to cheat an election. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Like, on the day of election, you gotta go to the polls and vote. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be no such thing as early voting. You know what I mean? The Democrats put that in to try to make it seem like people are too hypocrite or too handicapped to go out and vote. When before, there wasn't no problem. You know what I mean? The handicap gets to the line.
Bank of America, thank you, sir.
They go straight
Bank of America. Global research on the Global Fund Manager Survey, the title of this month, the contrarian play, commodities. Commodities is not where the money is right now.
I guess it's really going to be a very,
2007, something as big as people really look to
you talk about like percentages
even in the face
of
of
votes,
really
man, it's going to be tight.
that comes with the
And there's a lot of people making some pretty damn good money right now.
The truth in the political process, our vote don't matter. You know what I mean? It can be 200,000 of us vote for Kamala Harris, and that 200,000 votes that was voted by the people don't count as one electoral. You know what I mean? So it's like our whole election process
should be rewritten for the democracy of the people. You know what I mean? If we the people is supposed to have, you know, control of our government, and the people that represent us are supposed to do what we want them to do, that's supposed to be democracy. You know what I mean? And right now the government make decisions for themselves for us. You know what I mean? And we have no choice in the matter but to accept it. And we forced to pay the bill, like, you know what I mean? So, you know, in so many words, and you know, it's looking like the Democrats are. He's trying to destroy our democracy. No, y'all done already destroyed our democracy. Because the people have no say so no more. You know
And
what I mean?
Stanford University topped the Bloomberg Business Week rankings of the best business schools for 2024 to 25
And
academic
we
year.
haven't had no say so since World War II. Since World War II. You know what I mean? Ever since we let them put, you know, put that system in place, we've been paying into that system ever since.
Networking and entrepreneurship, rounding out the top 5 are Chicago, Northwestern, Dartmouth, and Virginia. That should be Liberty. John?
Okay, the higher country, more from the higher in about 7 minutes. I've got some of the program waiting on the count.
Empowering financial solutions to transform industries. Empowering seamless execution involving markets.
Well, one
We
thing,
deliver our entire global bank to power new possibilities for you.
I said to a couple other, like my sister and, what is it, couple of like their brothers, like down the hill, he's up here, dude, is, I fuck around with Robin Hood.
Yeah.
And there's this entrepreneur out in Nigeria, or Lagos, between those two countries. His name is Aliko Dangote, sir. Yeah, and I've been paying attention to like a lot of resource. I mean, I already know about the cobalt thing, but there's a lot of interesting economic growth. And what is that? What is that, sir? The growth as well as better opportunities now out of Africa. So I just kind of like keep an eye out for like different companies on you know, specific, you know, that stand out. I don't really know what really the hell goes on out there, but you know, there's a lot of countries that actually, you know,
but they don't, America don't want nothing to mess with their American economy. You know what I mean? They got this one little brother, they got this one African brother where he got cars, electric cars that self-produce their own. They got TVs that don't need to be plugged up, they self-produce their own. And America won't allow those people even already contracts with Sony. And now it's China.
Yes, we're still long bond markets, and bond markets have been one of the biggest themes recently and one of the best trades this month. I'd say that what is interesting about that is that we're positioned very defensively outside of equities, which has been seen.
Okay, how are you thinking about that? If you're positioned outside of equities, outside of, what's the positioning? What's sort of the shift in momentum?
So what's really interesting right now is that when we look in cross-asset themes, we see long fixed income, short commodities, short the US dollar, and that is very defensive, which is why I'm so focused on cuts, because once we have cuts, the question is, are cuts motivated by inflation going down, or are cuts slightly motivated as well by some of the economic weakness that we've seen recently? As we move into cuts, this period where we're not in a recession, what does that mean for markets after cuts occur? If cuts occur and they cause and stimulate the economy, we could have to start talking about inflation again.
I guess it's just, I look at everything now, man, just like my head is just out what you're kind of saying.
Basically, are you looking
It's
for
just like,
ways to
you know,
potentially get more
maybe
bullish
investing
on
in
risk assets if you
trying to,
do get some sort
I don't
of
know,
cut
like,
proactively, or
I
could
mean,
you
with the
see a
introduction of like
reversal of what we're
cryptocurrency,
seeing,
which has been around for a while, but the serious, you know, taking it more serious now, it's just like,
You can't take crypto serious. Remember that. The government is already trying to debunk it. Because it was made by us for us. You know what I mean? And now, you know, the only people really went into crypto is the people who started it, who was in the leading term. Okay. And those are the Nigerians took the game.
rates
right
that
now.
people would expect
They
is
created
that
the
we're
whole
repricing.
market.
I'm also concerned
But
about
there
the
is no,
commodity sector,
you
which
know,
has been a very, very
no real
strong
secret
short
to be
signal since
successful
early
at. You
this
know what I
summer.
mean?
If you start to
Get
see
it done.
economic activity
They got
pick up
all
again,
the
that
inner,
could be at
how you
risk
say,
for
inner
bottoming
people that
out
know all
and
the
starting
secrets to make money with it, or
reaccelerate. So I
to
think
make
for
it grow.
us right now, given
The
we're
people who got it
defensive
all.
and
You know what I
positioning,
mean?
that's moving positive directions, but
So
there
the
are
government already
negatives that
sees
we
the
have to
big, the
examine
defraud in the whole
moving through
system.
each cycle.
They just,
Katie,
they
doesn't
notice
the
that too
fact
many
that
people
China is
invested,
slowing
you
down,
know,
we
they
just had
have
the
to
Bank
launch
of
it.
America
So they
fund
be able to
survey,
calculate their own
Representative on talking about the fact that the
You know what I
concern
mean?
is
So
in
maybe in the
in
next couple of
commodities
years,
that they're doing
the government
so
is gonna
poorly.
launch
Doesn't
out
that
their
really
own
call these concerns about inflation
Yeah.
that's
reaccelerating?
gonna make everybody in
It does in
America
the short
like
term,
business like
but I
we
think
all
the
gotta
challenge
apply
is
to
the
it. You know
timing
what I
on
mean?
that.
In order to pay
If
our
we
bills and
start to
stuff
see the
online,
economy
transfer money,
reaccelerate,
you're gonna have to have a
or
big
if we
account.
start to see China reaccelerate in some way, then we'll go back to that inflationary that we were worried about
Everybody gonna
earlier
have to
this
pay
year.
it. Everybody
Right
gonna have
now, cuts definitely
gotta
seem
do this, you gotta be
justified,
part of it.
and it's a
But it's gonna be
positive
pretty
thing
much
if
a
cuts are coming
dictatorship
because inflation
so
has
that they can
disappeared.
control, you
If
know,
there's
every
any
business.
semblance
You know
that
what I
cuts
mean?
are coming
Or
because
when you
of
buy product, when you buy
economic weakness,
inventory,
that's
how
where
you
the
buy it,
defensive
how much you
story
spend, they're
makes
gonna be
more
able to
sense.
see every
Let's
dollar that
finish
you
on a
spend
point of
on
potential
a digital
tension.
note.
As
You know
we
what I mean?
speak, the 10
So
and 30-year yield
it's just
are
it's
at
gonna
or
mess
close to
up.
the
It's
lows
gonna
of the
mess
year.
up for a lot of
At the
people
same time, gold
who
is
cheat on
very
their
close
taxes and
to
say they can use
all-time
it or do
highs.
that.
Is there some
And
tension there
you ain't
that
gonna
needs
be
to be
able to lie to
reconciled?
it
Resolved?
with a digital money.
Of course,
You know what I
because
mean?
I'd say that, looking at gold has really been a play
Getting it
on
in place
potential
now.
concerns of inflation throughout the year. And the fact that gold continues to be strong means that longer term
A lot of us gonna have to play by the
might
book
be more
in order to win.
unclear. Shorter term, yes, it looks much better given what's going on in China. But if you look at the 10-year yield and you look at the long-term bond, if we start cutting rates and we start seeing potential for
A lot of
inflation
these
again,
countries
you
take
could
to
see
make it for a
a
long
further
time.
steepening of the yield curve,
They
which
just
would
really,
create a repricing
divide it
for the locked-in rates.
Potentially a steepening that's led by the long end standing off, Katie, which is what I think you're alluding to.
Well, I don't understand it. How they can have equity in the company
Can we talk about that?
the profit?
If this
You know what I mean?
jumps this market
But they
tomorrow,
let
is
them
that long
suppress
end
that
sell off?
credit. You know, let them suppress that
It's
credit all the
possible.
way
When
out.
you think about it, when you think about inflation, if inflation expectations change because of an impressive Fed cut from the Fed, then what you're going to see is that repricing of long-term inflation expectations. Remember, we're still above target for cutting rates. So if we cut rates aggressively and inflation expectations pick up, that means that
Like,
longer-term bonds
20
will have
years ago, I
more
would've,
mobility, and we'll see different
I wasn't
correlations
even really
between stocks
concerned
and
with
bonds,
this or
something
that,
that's
but,
been dealing with the last few years.
20 years ago, I
Some
thought it
thoughtful
was,
stuff. Kelly, thank you.
way ahead of the,
On this bond market. Up next in this program, Phil Arable goes to that just around the corner.
Jumped on 20 years ago, we was in this game.
That's
That's why a lot of older people say, man, I wish I knew what I know now back then. You know what I mean?
Retail sales, 34 minutes away.
but it's not, nothing to, I mean, there's like a lot of, like, one thing that, I was bold, like, with, like a lot of, online, job opportunities, remote stuff. I mean, there's always like
That
something
is where we
that,
can cut it into a pretty good economy.
because I don't mind
We
working
don't
like,
have a lot of benchmarks for it.
construction sort of like different, like I was
It's a hard land.
saying earlier on,
Or it's a
but
growth there.
I sometimes it's like, well, shit, I'm 40, like, what if I have to, what if, like, by the time I hit my 60s, 70s, I have to go into, like, some construction for 20 years, just to build up, like, a couple different things. I don't know how things are gonna,
How they gonna be?
man, like, I was, like, really kind of thinking about, whether I'm all for Donald Trump on my own board, like, that's nothing more to say, I'm pro-Trump, but in the event that, like, things don't go, well, I don't even really
Near the
want to.
lows of the year on a 10-year and
I mean, it's
30-year.
just like this. People don't understand if Trump don't win,
360 and 391
democracy
respectively on a
will
2-year.
be
Every single basis point at 356. All of
a lot of
this
people are, and
leading to this at 8:30 Eastern Time. US retail sales very much in focus for everyone, taking on extra emphasis as this two-day Fed meeting kicks off.
This highlights the volatility that we've seen almost after every data point at a time. But we're hunting for narratives, and the Fed is too. Key question to me will be, what will sort of respond
It's
to
true.
You get that, you get them mad, then they fight against us.
They get so good crazy.
For us, we just step out the way.
I ain't got it.
It's been a great
Well, it's just been like, nothing on paying bills,
The fact
but
that you're asking this
when you're
question
paying
to
the
me,
green,
I
I don't
function as well
personally
as
like.
what's on
I
the
certainly-
line
I
when it
certainly
comes to
like
50
like,
versus 25.
you
And what
know,
really matters in terms
like
of
a
the
lot of
longer-term
money, like,
projection. There was this
it'd be different
uncertainty
if,
that sort of introduced into the
you know,
market
all of
by
us were
a
making
series
like
of articles in
$200-300
Wall
an
Street
hour or
Financial
some
Times that
shit.
said
Yeah,
people
but it's the system ain't like that, and that's where, you know, that's what's gonna pop the bubble. Like, we've been talking about it for the last couple of months. And some people predict that it's gonna happen before the election. Because, you know, everything is turned upside down, and right now, they expect it for the whole damn market system to disappear.
and the FT.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
now you start thinking about, I guess,
And
when
watch
you
what
do
he said.
that
They
one
say every
more
day it get worse and worse.
print
It's
for the
going down.
totality of data.
So once
And just
everything
because it's a
starts to
proximity
really
of
take
it,
off,
how the
it's
data
gonna be
that is going to be
you know what I mean?
gathering makes it so
Everything
important.
that
Be
we
careful with the
talking about
language,
is starting
not
to
clear
come back.
guidance. We've had guidance from FOMC officials that just didn't clearly guide us to a 50 basis point rate cut. We've had guidance from them though, pretty clearly they want to reduce interest rates, and pretty clearly there's a big debate about the size of that.
You know what I
We
mean?
don't have a sense though about what the destination
And
is.
they know
When we
it.
talk about the
They
importance
mess it
of
up.
understanding the path of the
They have a
destination
chance to really,
and the destination
secure,
with
you know,
respect
secure the
to
people.
where rates will end
But
up.
they
We also
really,
don't
you know,
understand
feed
how
them.
much their mandate
For the
will
last
shift.
3.5
We did hear
years,
different companies
they've been
with
trying
power
to do
talks
whatever it
talking
takes to
about
distract the
how
people.
no further weakening in the labor market will
Trying
be
to make
welcome
Trump look
in any
bad. All that
capacity.
industry is
At what point does that lower the bar
Then
to
they
such
sell all that
degree?
money to
They
all
might as
these other
well
countries.
get those rates
And they
closer
do
to
nothing
that
for the
elusive
people. You
neutral
know what I mean?
as quickly as possible.
Now
And then
these
we go into the
motherfuckers
payrolls report and we said it will be single
They
after
can't
payrolls
go for
25 or
another,
50 at WASA.
especially
It
with
will
her,
be set
they
at
ain't gonna go
30 Eastern time
They
after
ain't did
retail
nothing to the
sales.
people, so
Every day
they
in
went
life.
off the bit.
Exactly. How problematic would that be?
Absolutely, everyone's going to just fluctuate, and then we're going to be talking about.
They still trying to play their best hand with her. You know what I mean? But they really didn't have nobody else to step to the plate
Equity futures
unless
look like
something
this
was
on
gonna be said
the S&P
about it.
500.
You know what I mean?
Just a little bit.
And all of them,
Days of
you
gains
know,
on the
when
S&P
you think
500.
about
In the
how
bond market,
COVID
yields
played
are
out,
looking lower down
all
basis
of them
point
agreed
near the lows of 2024.
doing
360
say the same
into.
shit.
Coming up this hour, we'll catch up
And
with
then
Keith
none
Leonard,
of them
Truist,
take
as
that
investors
shot.
await retail sales
None of
data.
them got
The
you.
FRW of
You
New
know
Street
what I mean?
Research
They was
as
telling
Apple
us.
shares slump on iPhone 16 demand
That's what
worries,
they
and
get.
Bruno
You know
Rucci
what I mean?
of T Rowe Price on the 25 versus 50 coin toss. We'll begin with our top stories. Stocks higher ahead of retail sales. The final data point that could dictate the size of tomorrow's Fed rate cut. Keith Leonard of Truist saying
Well, it's
on
always
base cases,
goodness to,
the bull
you know,
market
kind
trend
of
remains
question and
intact.
read. I
But the
mean,
choppier waters we have been
you have to
ranting
kind of go
about
with the
are set
flow
to continue. Keith
of
joins
it
us
all.
now from
I
Mars.
do
Keith,
feel
let's
for
begin at 8:30
everybody right
Eastern
now,
time.
man.
Welcome to the program, buddy, as always.
You know, you have a job, hold on to it, make money, flip money, do
Right now, it's working
Great
still.
job, yeah.
But just imagine if the system collapsed. It ain't no more money.
I don't know that
Yeah,
would be
I
unrestricted
thought about
expectations.
that.
It's
Maybe
where,
in the
you know,
market it
in
makes a
reality,
change, but I think
we look
I
at our
looked at
money
this morning.
on a global
Fed
scale.
funds futures is pricing
It's
at
not
like
accepted in 12
67% chance of a
countries.
Fed rate cut.
Okay,
I
the
mean,
bricks.
they're giving the Fed the
Yeah,
opportunity if they
I
want to take
started,
it. We
yeah,
think they
researching
should,
that.
You
and
can't
we
even
talked about
trade your
where their
currency.
neutral rate, wherever that
None of
neutral
those
rate is, it's
currencies
far
in the
below where it
bricks.
is today.
And that's pretty much
as
all the
Chairman
Eastern
Powell,
Western
as
countries
mentioned, their
you know,
focus
that
has
people
shifted
wanna go
to
to. So,
employment,
you know,
and
it's
it's
like
still about 5.25 to
America
5.50
got
on
some,
Fed
you
funds,
know,
so
they gotta get
we think they
themselves
should
out of
take
this
the,
rut they
what
in.
the market's given them.
Keith, let's talk about
Everything,
positioning going
you
into
know,
this.
everything in these
How
other
long the
countries
secondary
are trying to
market
do.
is? We're close to all-time
Because
highs.
we done
In the
did
bond
some
market,
type of
yields close
bullshit to 'em
or at
in
the
the
lows
past,
of the
you
year
know what I
on
mean?
yields.
Yeah, I
for
was thinking
2024.
that
Keith, with that
maybe
in mind,
that's the reason.
if the Fed validates
It's all
Right,
old history.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
like, you know,
But
just
when we
like,
think about
if
it,
that's all
who was in office in the
fail
50s
to
and
ramp
the
up
60s
this
and
market, how
70s?
vulnerable is
You know
market
what I mean?
pricing
Yeah.
by stocks and bonds?
All of them was in there.
We are in a function
And that's
when
the
you look at the S&P
elders
500,
of all of
within
them.
a
Bushes
1%
and all the ones that's
of
been
an all-time
president
high, so you're at a
for the
critical
last,
technical
you know,
level.
for
If
the
you
last
break
few
above
times.
that, you could have
the old
actually some
politicians
technical
that been in
traders
office
come
for
in. So, you know, I think it is important as
So they're trying to paint a new front with Kamala, trying to say that, you know, the younger politicians
is
will
what
take
power
over.
says, and we don't
They ain't gonna, you know, they influence the old politicians,
but I
you
think
know,
we are
what they
at a
got already
critical
did.
short-term point based on the
So
Trump's
now we
alone.
see it's all
When you
about
talk about
this
the
puppet
inflection
shit.
point, you're talking about the overall index. I would
You know
argue
what I
there's
mean?
also this inflection
Somebody
point
else
when it
did.
comes to this rotation trade that's fueled a
As soon
lot
as
of
he,
this gains and
said he
fueled
was
multiple
gonna
weight
retire.
S&P 500 reaching its
Nobody
all-time
heard
high.
him since.
How much is
Yeah, I
that
seen one
really
time
what's at
since
stake here, or
he
whether
said
the
he
Fed is
couldn't
going to
beat the
support
Fed,
that
you know,
with an outsized cut?
he ain't running no more.
Yeah. Well,
And you still supposed to be the president of the United States right now, acting. So
just hit all-time high, but you always have to recognize that
it's a lot
index
of,
is
it's a lot
less
of
than 10%
untold,
above where
how
it
do you
was
say,
in
unanswered questions.
2022. So it's not like it's like
You know,
been way ahead of
and Trump
itself. It
exposed
traded
it.
sideways for a long
Yeah,
time, and now this
like,
rotation
tell
trade
you, he
has
ain't confident.
come
He
in,
said
hot
that.
weight index,
And when
so
people see it,
industrial
they be
making a
like,
new
oh,
high
yeah.
yesterday, financials are close to a new high. So,
Well, he was
and then when
still
the advanced
kind
economy also at an all-time high. So
just,
I think if they're less dovish than the market
I didn't know
anticipates, then you would see
I
some
knew
money
money was
move
important,
out of here.
yeah,
I mean,
just, you know,
either way,
the
we still
struggle
like
of
tech.
it and,
I know tech
taking over, like,
has been
companies
struggling
and
with
land,
more
and
recently.
then,
We actually upgraded
you know, just
to
like the
our
money
full
churn
back, but
world,
we have a
like,
cooling economy, which we think continues
tax fees go to,
regardless of what
and
happens
how
with the
they're
Fed
trickle
tomorrow.
down into,
And we're seeing earning trends
you
in
know,
tech
but
still
that's
strong.
where I
We
started,
think money
I
eventually
started
will
backing off
back
it, 'cause I'm like, man, you know,
but at this point, again, I think the rotation
asking some
trade,
questions, you
likely I
kinda,
think
you
you'll see
know,
participation, but I
It's
think
crazy when you really think about it. From that standpoint, it's really crazy, bro. And once you really see how they get down, you be like, man,
analysis
that's
for having a fund gain of 25 or 50 for the past couple of weeks. There's this issue, and at what point do you just buy tech? And that's basically what you're going into. How much is that because of some of the recent sell-off, the fact that it's been lagging behind, and how much is it because of moves like what we saw with Microsoft, actually
He really
increasing
ain't a
its dividend,
politician.
albeit just so low level,
just,
but
you know,
in some ways,
He
this is the
a
new income
businessman,
play.
taxpayer. He wanted,
Yeah,
he's trying to get all the tax
but I think in general,
You know what I mean?
you're thinking about, an economy that's
Yes, you
cooling,
are.
right? We can debate, some people are saying recession, that's not our base case, but we can agree that it's cooling. And in the cooling environment, I think investors will eventually continue to pay a premium for.
I just figured, like, there might be some breaks, going from this year to next year, dude. It's like, you know, people catch on to it, just make as much as you can, or buy some gold and silver, combination things, create assets, but you can't down, just fall into that shit like it's very fair.
Is up, around 50 to 60%. One of the technology bubble into that technology.
I mean, I'm a believer that it will
50% on a 3-year basis.
pan itself out, but,
We just think that you have an uncertain environment, and in that environment you go through.
it was just very,
huge cash flows, have strong balance sheets, and I think that AI.
very
is still
3D and
relatively
8K for me, so like, when I started seeing, like, I'm like, okay, well, they're taking all this money, but I don't really,
they wouldn't give
the
it.
15 freeway is still a shit, like, you know, it's like, I know
They've been taking money from the freeway,
Yeah.
for the building funds.
Where are you doing it? Yeah, what are you doing?
And they only doing that little work now to get ready for the traffic steps when it comes to
With lower interest rates in the 18 months ahead of us.
Yeah, so I think part of what we're seeing is also just a reflection of what position was. If you think about heading into July, I mean, tech got overextended and positioning was overdone. And on these other areas, like I mentioned, the equal index hadn't done much.
certain
financials have
thing
lagged.
where I could just kind
So
of
I think part of what we're
save
seeing,
or
even though it kind of seems counterintuitive, is just kind of
certain things,
positioning.
without having that.
If rates come down, we're also overweight utilities, believe it or not, we're overweight utilities and tech. So I think some of those defensive areas like.
I don't know,
What areas get hurt by rates?
I don't know if I go like all the way, like, I don't know, like Florida or anything like that, but
On the margins.
You ain't gotta go no further than Texas.
Yeah.
Because obviously the
You
floating
make
rate
the
debt.
Texas, you gonna find a
Our
whole
position though is
bunch
we still
Okay.
want some like loss that's more because
That's
we're looking for small
most
caps to
of
really
the
outperform on
California,
a
they say
sustainable
80%
basis.
of California.
You really need to see that growth accelerate.
I was hearing
And that's
about
not our base. I will say, just interesting discussion, we talk about scenario
Well,
analysis. It's not
I'll
our
see
base
what's
case.
up. I mean,
No one's talking about a potential of a.
You said you have family members in
I
Detroit?
shouldn't say no one, but majority.
Oh, yeah, no, I got some.
You do have the dollar that has come down quite a bit. You see oil prices come down
I actually got
quite a bit as well. So, that would be the case where you see these other areas really pop. Now, again, not a base case, but maybe something to think about.
Well, just to build on that, Keith, and just to underscore, in fact, Keith Kaminsky was making that point just a minute ago. At what point do you get underweight longer-term bonds at a time where a lot of people are seeing very little upside gain going forward based on the fact that the low is going back a year?
Well, we were excited about bonds when they were around 450, 460. We were actually long duration bonds. They have gotten that move below 4. At this point, on a shorter term basis, I mean, I think, even in a really better scenario, maybe you go down to 325 in the 10-year. That's where we were close to during that mini financial crisis we had over a year ago. So, I mean, you can after the first rate cut. The 10-year tends to move down over the next year, whether you have a soft landing or a hard landing. Ultimately, the yield move low. I think on a short-term basis, they've moved so much in a short period of time. I just don't think the risk reward is that compelling after this move.
Okay, but get your thoughts, as always. People are curious, going to a very finely balanced Federal Reserve decision tomorrow afternoon. The last time we had this kind of tension, I'm thinking back to maybe spring of last year, where we had the bank stress, and we were wondering whether they would pull away from hiking interest rates, and they still hiked interest rates. And I wonder if that's a sign of how confident this Fed might be, how convicted it might be about the decision they've got to make tomorrow.
On the other side, to basically cut rates by a few basis points, even if you get a robust retail sales numbers. So we'll have to see how that responds to the shocking.
The most important retail sales print ever in the history of financial markets at 8:30 Eastern Time, just around the corner. Let's get your updated stories elsewhere with your Bloomberg Brody feature, Hara Hakez. Hey, Hara.
Hi, John. Iraq's prime minister telling Bloomberg that U.S. troops are no longer needed in his country, saying they've largely succeeded in vanquishing ISIS and are moving on from wars to stability. Around 2,500 American soldiers are still based in the country, part of a coalition formed in 2014 as ISIS was still gaining ground. Iraq has said it wants a full U.S. withdrawal by 2026, but the White House and some U.S. politicians remain wary.
Oh, they still got them over.
Meanwhile, parts of Central Europe are bracing for further damage amid the region's worst flooding in 2 decades. Residents in parts of Poland and the Czech Republic have been evacuated as heavy rains continue and water levels on the river Danube rise further. In Austria, the focus is turning to melting snow and landslides after the slow-moving cold weather system brought heavy snowfall to the Alps.
That's all right,
17 people have died across several countries over the past several days. And Donald Trump is putting the spotlight on the crypto sector
I can
and
just say
building a
this,
new
man,
platform
before,
dubbed World's Liberty Financial. The Republican presidential nominee has supported the digital asset space in search of donations and votes amid a tight race for the White House. In a live stream on X yesterday, Trump pointed to competition from China, saying the U.S. could fall behind in the race to become the world's crypto hub. The over 2 hours event was light on specific details about World Liberty Financial or when it might go live. That's your Bloomberg Brief. John?
Yeah, Hara, thank you. How many times have we had conversations about policy? But the Democrats and Republicans then sat here and said, light on details, light on specifics.
This has been basically the theme that we've had for 2024. It's not unusual, but it seems as though it's on steroids this year.
Light on details about when this World Liberty Financial token would come into light. And this has anything to do with how the former president feels about the crypto industry if his sons are going to launch this token.
That phrase defining the campaign so far in 2024. Up next on the program, the Morning Calls Plus, Pierre Farragut of New Street, as weak iPhone 16 demand puts pressure on Apple. That conversation just around the corner. Your retail sales print, 15 minutes away. The decades just off. Session Eyes.
He pocketing all that money they donate. They give more confidence in the American crypto.
Powering financial solutions that transform powering seamless execution in evolving markets. We deliver our entire global bank.
But it busted ground when they started accepting it on eBay. It broke ground when they started.
That's just,
potentially going into this Fed decision at all time.
I guess if you didn't like catch it,
potentially
like
yields
quick,
are the lows of the
you
year
really,
for 2024. As this 2-day meeting begins at the FOMC.
like I said, I guess it trips me out, man, because like
just around the
You know,
corner.
roll back at least 3 to 6 years on me, I thought this was all like,
Let's get some morning calls. First up, Redburn Atlantic, upgrading Shopify to buy.
Yes.
Expecting the company to benefit from a
you know,
social
like
e-commerce
hearsay,
boom
just kind
in
of
the US. Their stock is up
3 people in
3%.
the,
Next up, Bank of America upgrading HP Enterprise to buy. Numerous upcoming catalysts and attractive valuation.
3 people out or something like that. I'm like, oh shit,
Finally,
like,
JP Morgan lowering its
kind of
price
good
target
again.
on
A little
Qualcomm
freaked
to
out
2
because
expecting earnings to be impacted
you
by the
don't
loss
know.
of Apple revenue. Their stock
Take it seriously, you're gonna.
0.64%. Let's stick with Apple. Shares slumping close to 3% in yesterday's session on iPhone
Might-
16 and ARM
I don't know.
bodies. The Fallago of New Street Research saying there's no game-changing hardware. A product cycle is unlikely. Apple claims iPhone 16 is built from the ground up for Apple Intelligence, but the reality is that the A18 improvement over A17 is more incremental than revolutionary. We maintain our cautious and neutral views on Apple. Pierre joins us now for more. Pierre, that line you've got in your research, and welcome, sir, as always, a product cycle is unlikely. So, Pierre, are you saying even when they've got the software, the goodies ready to go, that upgrade cycle's not coming?
Yes, I think if you look back in June, Apple announced their AI plans, like Apple Intelligence, and that got everybody super excited because I think it's true that the potential of AI, generated AI, really revolutionizing your user experience on an iPhone is very, very high. But now you need to look at the products, and the products are like it's hardware, it's evolving every year. Apple has been actually evolving its hardware to enable AI already for quite a few years, and we are like on a very linear trajectory on that front. And the iPhone 16 is not like a significant leap forward. And so, like the benefits of AI are really going to be software defined, software driven. It's going to be about Apple releasing software, releasing new features, and getting them into the hands of users. And
I
over
just
time, you will see
phones
these
started
features
getting like,
maturing.
When they get to $1,200, $1,500 a phone,
Great use
like,
cases,
yes.
have a very positive impact.
I'm not buying it.
that's
on
surprising.
users. All these things are going to take quite some
Zoom
time because
shit
for the
on
moment AI is still, a trial and error kind of process. Apple has already released a lot of the
I like it,
software,
dude.
and the software is completely
Alright, this isn't the Razor that you're
fine
talking
and
about.
operating on the iPhone.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is
all
very
good.
good.
It's
It's very good.
And the
I'm
feedback
liking
is,
it.
I think it's right to
Look like I put a Razor.
Yeah, no,
It's
clean. Thank you, sir. I'm pretty young. I didn't know,
You know, man, just some men is just particular. They want to be, I want the Razor, I want the Razor, I want the Razor. I want the Razor, go pay for it.
yeah.
I couldn't want the same damn thing.
This is not going to have any effect on the near-term demand of the iPhone 16. And on the contrary, the risk we see is that people
Thank you
are
very much for taking out the
seeing
time
this,
for me, man.
God bless you.
Yeah, sir, man.
automation coming through, it might actually be
Okay,
a
well, yeah,
massive
I'm
client. So
glad
if anything,
I'm
it's
around in the area, so I'm glad I found a, whatever
Well,
they
there are
figure
two things
out.
here. A question of whether you should give Apple time to get it right, or whether they are losing market competitiveness because others are getting in on the game at a more aggressive pace. Is this just that people are pricing in the upgrade cycle too soon, or that it isn't going to come because of some of the competition?
Yeah, it's a very good question, and this is really not the latter. It is the former. It's just like we have the exact same perspective in the PC market. Everybody is getting excited about AI PCs, and our view is that you don't have yet use cases that would justify.
How y'all doing? Come on in, push that like button. Show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some love.
We see a very similar situation. So Apple is absolutely not lagging behind on hardware. They're really at the forefront of the industry. Their hardware is exceptionally good. There is no worry there. The one thing I could say though is that today, when you look at very fast growing user bases and growing use cases and killer apps emerging, you see them with a lot of AI, OpenAI.
How y'all doing? Show me some love.
And
Don't nobody wanna show me no love.
So for the moment, AI is making progress outside of
What?
hardware companies. So
That
that's
Alfredo?
one thing you want to keep an eye on, you know. Is Apple really going to be able to offer a very strongly differentiated
Thank you,
AI
thank
experience
you.
because they
What
own
it do,
hardware,
big dog? Another
or
day,
actually
another
are
dollar.
OpenAI and Perplexity
Getting it like I
AI,
do, like I
and other similar
can.
player going to
What God is
have
giving me,
control
you
on the
know, you
technology
can only
because
get
they're
what
evolving,
God
they're
got for you.
innovating
You
faster
can't
on
get
the
no
software
more.
content, on the
God
service
ain't gonna
front.
give you no more. But whatever God got for you, you gonna get it. If you out here trying to get it. Now, if you ain't trying to apply yourself, then later on tonight, you'll be denying yourself. Talking about, whoa, man, I know I could have did, I could have made some money. Yeah, you could have. But you didn't apply yourself, and God gave you exactly what you applied for. If you didn't apply for nothing, you ain't gonna get nothing. But if you apply for something, you gonna get something. How y'all doing? Show me some love. Push that like button.
It also means that the install base will be aging.
Because I'm gonna apply for me something to eat. I am hungry.
You know, we are in a very fast, evolving.
What's up, Marco? How you
Very
doing?
fast innovating environment with AI, and so the iPhone 16 is on the AI timescale is quite far away, and so we could actually have like much more exciting reasons to be positive and excited about the 17th cycle. And as a general rule, Apple has always had like fairly good rebound years after weeks.
Jennifer, you want something to eat? Are you good? What you just eat? No fight.
That photo stuff. That's pain right here. As soon as I ate 2 bites of it, a pain shot. Now then, when you see me walking into the grass, I walk into the grass. Oh, all those novels that Vivian took, that they were all right? Your mother took. Yeah. I said he probably didn't. I was, them from what else? I didn't bring the Alfred too. Where did you go? Did you kill him? Oh my God. Did you twist? Yeah. Twist it.
somebody said gone. Who somebody said I was gone. What it do? How y'all doing? Push that like button. Show me some love. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Thank y'all for watching. Push that like button. Show me some love. God bless y'all.